Presenting the movie Humberto, the prehistoric fish. Now Humberto was a fish living in the ocean, and one of the first fish, and he lived with his parents. This happened 1 billion years ago. So this is the past. He with his mom and his dad. Now he had no siblings because his mom couldn't bear any children because of a shark attack that she had in the past, and that caused her to not have had this illness, so she couldn't have any kids. So that was a sad story. So one day he decided to go play outside with his friends. Like always, he'd do this racing game, so he got to play with his friends outside. They got to this one place, you know, they would always see each other every single day. They ate some seaweed till they like their stomachs ache. But their mom always told them that they had to be at home before 8 or 8 p.m. Had to be home before 8 a.m. because the sharks would come out and eat everybody. So everyone had to leave. But one day, Humberto and his friends went back to the sea forest reef the next day. And him and his other friends decided to go racing over there again. He saw that there was a group of people over there, looking at something, so they decided to get a closer look with his friend. They couldn't believe their eyes. It was Gilbert there laying on the ground, dead. He wanted to cry so bad, but didn't want to look like embarrassment, so he just kind of went to the side, stayed there, and his other friends were just cried, kind of sucked in their tears and left. Humberto stayed there crying with his friend dead and decided to leave home slowly. He had nothing else to do, was scared what to do. He went back home. His parents asked his parents, "Hey, how you doing?" He said,
"Good."
Trying to act all normal. He decided to go to his room, slept, and he never told his parents about what happened that day. No. So he was always, sad about his friend. But you know what? One day he had started to man up. He got tired of crying. And he told himself,
the past was yesterday and today is now.
So he started trying to forget about his friends. For now on, he started forgetting about his friend. But his parents had made another rule in the house that they didn't let him go swim around the seaweed forest, because the parents and the neighbors had actually a conversation with the neighbors and made a law that they won't allow the kids to go outside anymore to play near the seaweed forest. So they said, nope, we're not going to go around the seaweed forest anymore. So the parents and their children didn't allow any of the kids to go play outside. Humberto, sadly, spent most of his time at home doing absolutely nothing. The only day they had time to enjoy themselves was they would go around for swims. They would go around for swims with each other, and that was the only day they had fun. So they went back home, of course, and slept and past them. One day, the mom decided to stay home and clean up maybe the corals, and the dad and Humberto decided to go and, go walk around and see what was going on. So, they were going to go hunt some fish, and then they heard, these people screaming and running everywhere. They didn't know what was going on. They were kind of scared. All these fish going everywhere. It seemed they were running away from something until they spotted a shark, and he saw that the people were running away from the shark. The dad told him. He told Humberto, swim, swim. They were swimming as fast as they could. The shark looked at them and started chasing them. Now he was chasing them down. They were running and swimming. Well, sorry, not running, swimming. They were swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming. And then they did this really sharp turn, which caused the fish to kind of slow down and kind of lose them. They were getting close to home. The dad couldn't stand it anymore. He was so tired. And he told his son, I can't anymore. I'm too tired to swim. And he told him,
Dad, we gotta go.
He continued swimming. Humberto kind of ahead of him. And he turned around and noticed that his dad stopped swimming. And he said, come on, Dad, hurry, we're almost home.
I can't.
So the dad stopped swimming, and Humberto tried to turn back to help him. But he saw the shark, and he attacked his father. He got scared and decided to run home and tried to turn back to see if he wanted.
Son, let's go.
So he went with his mom, and the leftovers of his dad were gone. When it was his mom, he cried, and the mom didn't really understand what was going on. He explained what had happened. They cried and cried in tears. They cried for almost literally months and months to get her home. And even maybe to 1 year that they kind of were very serious. The mom wasn't ever Humberto had changed. He was never this happy fish anymore. He hated everybody, he hated everything. He changed. He started being rude to his mom, and he started hating sharks. Any shark, anything he would want to kill. So he decided to get revenge back into that shark that killed his father. So he started training. He went back to the seaweed forest, which his mom told him not to come. And he started playing there. He started training as fast, and his mom was always worried for him. He went back home one day, and his mom kept telling him to stop playing with this seaweed because he was getting all ugly and pale, and she was always asking him, why are you going to play in the seaweed? And once for all, you're not supposed to be with it. You know how dangerous it is. He never really told her what he really wanted to do with, that seaweed, but the seaweed was the point of having revenge back to that shark. He was always training, pretending that seaweed was sharks. He was sleeping one night
when his mom woke him up. And he woke up.
He woke the mom up. What?
The volcano's making some weird noises.
Mom, shut up. Not to be rude, but like, that volcano hasn't erupted in since I was born. It's not gonna erupt now, Mom. Just go to sleep. Went back to sleep, acting all normal. Now, Humberto's friends were coming to his house, and I know what up. His friends were coming to his house, and they were always asking his mom if he could go play with him. The mom was always sad and wanted Humberto to have some fun. So she said, you know what? Yeah, tell Humberto could go play. She would tell Humberto. Humberto would be like, no, he don't want to. He wanted to continue with his training and forget about his friends. His friends were kind of sad and left. But Humberto didn't want to make him feel bad. He just really needed a training to beat that shark. He just really wanted to destroy that shark. So, till this one day, so after 5 months have passed, and Humberto had learned all these techniques on how to kill sharks in different ways, he went outside and he saw these fish gangs. Now these gang of fish were there, and everybody knew who they were. They were the only ones in the whole ocean who have actually killed a shark. And of course, Humberto wanted to kill a shark, so hey, he wanted to get some good advice. He didn't talk to them about any advice. Maybe some advice he kind of already knew, but there's some advice that he was impressed that he could use to kill his friend the shark. So they kept talking and discussing, and Humberto, for a kind of the distance, saw that there was these other fish, and they were kind of like swimming and running really fast, and didn't understand what was going on. The gang of fish even started running away too, and Humberto was so confused, and he looked forward and he saw the shark. They both looked at each other right straight in the eye. And Humberto, this was his chance to kill the shark once and for all. He struck them in the eye, and he made the shark bleed. And that was always a fight to the finish, and the shark hit him, really bit him on the tail, and he began to bleed. They were fighting and kind of fighting, and to the point where they were almost going to kill each other. The mom comes running in, and then she says,
"Stop!"
What? Everybody turns around to look at her. Even the fight stopped. Oddly, the mother said,
"The volcano's erupting. We gotta run and find shelter."
All the fish looked up, and what they saw out of their view, the volcano was erupting. Ashes were falling onto the water. Everyone was running crazy. The ground even started shaking. They didn't understand what was going on. They were so scared. Humberto, with fear, didn't know what to do. He ran home, tried running, was swimming in the water, all these ashes. Lava, this red stuff started coming out, and it was burning people, and they were starting to die and scream. Both of them, everybody, forgot about the fight. The shark even ran for his life and ran home. Humberto was trying to run back to his coral and taking his mom, and they just stood at each other in tears, and Humberto told him, "Mom, this is the end. And we'll see Dad soon." And they just hugged each other. They said, "I love you." And that was the end. And the whole explosion, and kaboom! It went black. Humberto, Mom, all the fish in that part of this ocean all died. Every living thing died. This is how big the volcano explosion was. It was horrible. It was erupted. Everyone died. Of course, now this is a different story. Now that Humberto died, this is not only the story of Humberto.